Hey, good morning. Alan Lott here. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about ammunition today. I've seen a video, and there's a lot of rhetoric going on about the quantity of ammunition that somebody will go into a store and buy and how it's sold. Just for beginners, to begin this, just know that in California, you need to have an ammunition check. So the criteria of buying ammunition in California is, number one, you have to be 21 years old. Number two, you have to have a gun registered to you in the state of California within the last 5 years. If it's outside of 5 years, it's still there. It just falls under a different queue. That check costs a little bit more, and the ammunition is kept until that check is completed. But if you go into the store and you have a gun registered to you and you want to buy ammunition, you can buy whatever ammo you want, not specific to the gun that you bought. And it's instantaneous. So that electronic connection connects you to a registered gun and says, yeah, he's got a gun, he has a need for ammunition. Now, yes, that's true. You can buy whatever ammunition you had. And the theory is this, or the basics is this, is that you've already proven to the state of California and the federal government that you have conducted your life in a manner that's law-abiding, that you can be respected, and to have a gun registered to you. So therefore, you are okay to own ammunition. It is illegal in the state of California to buy ammunition for somebody else. So if I say, well, I'm going to buy some 9mm for me, and I'm going to buy some 308 for my buddy, you can't do that. That's a violation of law. And if the person who's selling it hears that and sees that, he can cut that sale off right there. So there are rules and regulations. Now, when somebody goes in to buy ammunition, what are they buying? Well, let's start off with shotguns. Shotguns come in a box like this. They're 25 rounds per box. And I'll be honest with you, most people that have shotguns do not buy just a single box of 25. They usually buy them in 2s or 4s, so either 50 rounds or 100 rounds, because when you go to the range, this 25 rounds will go very quick. Whether you're skeet shooting, trap shooting, rabbit hunting, squirrel hunting, or bird hunting, this stuff will go very, very quick for 25 rounds, because there's a lot of misses when you hunt. People don't understand that. So it's not uncommon for somebody to come in and buy 500 rounds of shotgun. Not uncommon at all. It can be a little bit more expensive. Now, for rifle ammo, they come in usually smaller boxes like this, and they come in boxes of 20. It doesn't matter what kind of rifle ammo it is, it comes in boxes of 20. Now, on some occasions, some vendors or some manufacturers will sell it in bulk, like 200 rounds per box, or 250 rounds per box or whatever. But typically, when you go into an ammunition store, you're buying in 20s. So again, if you're going to buy a brand new gun, you need to zero it. You usually buy one box for zeroing and another box for hunting or doing whatever activity you want. You can spend a lot of money because they're only $20. There are only 20 rounds in each box, and those rounds usually cost a lot of money. So there are other things, like when you get into 22s, they're small and they're called rimfire. They come in boxes of 50. There's also sold in little jars of 450, 252 rounds per box. And just to give you a caveat, a round of ammunition is just simply one bullet. That's it. So if somebody says, I have 40 rounds, you don't have to do any math involved. That means he's got 40 bullets, all right? So 22 comes in a little bit bigger box because they're small and less expensive and stuff. So now when you get into pistol ammo, they come into bigger boxes because there's 50 rounds per box. Now again, some of these rounds are sold bulk, 100 round, 150, 200 rounds, and so on and so forth. But it doesn't matter whether it's a small caliber or a larger caliber pistol ammo. They usually come in boxes of 50 like that. Again, people don't usually come in and say, one box of 50, please. They usually get it by at least 100, 200 rounds. And a lot of times, probably even in the road, most people that are training for some kind of test, they come 500 rounds they'll buy that in 500 rounds because they go to the range and through all the different scenarios, that stuff goes out like that. Boom, 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 boom. So they need more. You can't just get it done with one box of 50 rounds. So that's the way it was. Now, if you're home defense or you're carrying concealed, a lot of times you want these, what they call jacketed hollow points. Jacketed hollow points come in smaller boxes. These things are jacketed hollow points. They come in smaller boxes of 20 or 25. Now, the reason why is because to manufacture these things is a little bit more intricate. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's very, very easy for the manufacturers. They're marketing because they're home defense and so on and so forth. Any bullet, whether it be hollow point or regular ball ammo, any bullet will go through flesh. All right? So let me say that right up front. So if somebody says, oh no, we train with this and we got to have this because this is what you shoot the bad guys with. You can shoot them with anything and it will go through them. When you start getting into the intricacies of internal, external, and terminal ballistics and how the round does at certain speeds through different barriers and all that stuff is the reason why they switch up ammo, okay? But I'm not going to go into that. That's a whole different line of work. Again, this is another box of 20 rounds. This is a higher caliber. This stuff right here is 308. Comes in a box of 20. When you open up this box, it comes in sleeves. I've actually used some of this, couple of rounds. So this is the way it comes out. And so it's not uncommon. My point in this is that I just want you to know that if you hear, oh, he went into the rain or went into the store and bought 50 rounds of ammo. Oh my gosh, did anybody think about that? Did anybody report that? 50 rounds ain't nothing. I'm telling you right now, 50 rounds ain't nothing. It's nothing, and it can be nothing with rifle ammo too, because most people buy that in 2 boxes, which is 40 rounds, or 3 boxes, which is 60 rounds. Again, I say in California, now in some cases, like I said before, they will put them in bulk, but generally speaking, they are sold in those increments, all right? I just want to add that clarity to you. There's a lot of rhetoric going out there about, oh, the quantity of rounds and, oh, this guy's gearing up for combat with only 50 rounds. No. The individual, no, that's not the way it works. So anyway, now you know a little bit more. If you got any questions, go ahead and DM me. Alan Lott out.